welcome to Mind Your Business, the channel where we are in at everybody's business. If you don't mind getting in people's business, you're on the right channel. Talking about current topics and gossip. Now, I've always said I thought that Heavenly is hilarious, but her mouth is too much. I will get her into trouble, which is why she was running and trying to call invisible security there today. There was no security. Let's talk about it, people. Welcome, people. My inclusive crew. Let's talk about Married to Medicine. Now, this episode kind of had me cracking up for different reasons because, I mean, just seeing Heavenly run and calling security, I just was like, there is no security, honey. And you got Contessa square up. I'm like, what the hell? This is like baddies. Anyway, let me just rewind. Sorry, people. But that just had me cracking up. I can't lie. But Toya and her photo shoot from the start was just doing the most. You know, she's got her Beyonce-inspired photo shoot going on and she was Miss Bossy Boots, pissing everybody off. Dr. Jackie's calling her, what, an anal itch? I was like, oh, Dr. Jackie, ouch. And then Phaedra comes with, she's so annoying, you know, she's like a dry tampon. I'm like, what is everyone really coming for Toya like this? Lord. But, you know, they got through it. She was very bossy, giving her directions, I will say that. And then they had that Beyonce look-alike. And she came through to try and do some directions. And even Toya was trying to boss her around. So I was like, all right, lovely. Anyway, I also thought it was really cute seeing the dads at home because obviously the ladies are on the trip. So it's cute to see like Cecil teaching the boys how to cook. I'm like, you guys should know how to cook by now. But anyway, at least he's teaching them. And all this, you know, the modern day girls don't cook. Yes, every person should know how to cook. It's as simple as that. Woman or man. Okay? So I believe they should both know how to cook anyway. So I'm glad that he's teaching his boys because, this is ridiculous. They live by themselves. What are they doing? They've been living on their own. How have they been coping? What have they been eating? Just takeout. Anyway, we saw Damon with his daughter and son and they were shopping for them all. Both of them are moving off, you know, at different stages in their life. You know, one's going off to do dentistry and obviously the daughter's on just moving off of campus. So I thought that was cute. And I thought it was really cute when he got really emotional when his son was saying like how good he is at his job and he wants to be like him and it was really cute little moment. But anyway, back to the trip now. Anyway, so the drama took place a bit later on when the ladies met up for their evening activities. And of course, Toya kicks things off by basically saying that everyone's kind of giving around empty and fake apologies and references Jackie's apology that she gave to Quad, where she said that she's just given her a blank check, basically, you know, take the apology for whatever you want, which is shady. So whereas you got Dr. Jackie trying to like say, oh, it wasn't meant like that. I love that Toya was just like, yes, don't even try it. It was an empty apology. Like she calls her out and I love that. I'm like, yes, someone had to call out Dr. Jackie because otherwise people go on like her shit don't stink, and it does. So I like seeing her get called out about that. We see Quad's expressing how she felt away at the way they treated her. And she was, you know, being a bit more dramatic, saying how she felt she was kind of jabbed and she felt like she bled out and all this kind of stuff. So, of course, Toya picked up on that part and was like, bled out. And then she starts cackling. But long story short, I don't understand when they sat down, when Toya's sitting there chatting about no one wanted you to leave. I was like, what is she talking about? Simone gave her the walking papers in Napa and said that it was all the group didn't want her here anymore. So yes, she was told to leave. I don't know what rubbish you're talking about, trying to make it different now. No, she was told to leave. She wasn't told to stay for the rest of the trip. You know, it was made quite clear to her. So I don't know about that bit. But anyway, while they're sitting around the table, you know, trying to hash things out, you've got Sweet Tea bringing up to Quad that, you know, she felt away, that she felt like she ambushed her with Heavenly when they were on social media. So Quad apologised for that to Sweet Tea, you know, for mocking her. So she accepted the apology. And Heavenly, you know, says something about her to Contessa and says to Contessa that basically Contessa and Sweet Tea's relationship is fake. Now, this is what started the argument between Contessa and Heavenly. And now everyone on socials, I've seen people on socials saying, oh yeah, Contessa started the argument. No, not in this, not that evening, she didn't. Because what was interesting is we know they both got their own issues. Like Contessa has got her own beef with her that she hasn't let go of from whenever she was on before. So we know that she's been holding on to that. But we also know that at that dinner table, it was once Heavenly said, oh, you and Sweet Tea's relationship is fake, okay? And you told Quad that. Quad told me that. And that's when she started going, which one of you, who out of you two is lying? That's a lie, that's a lie. So which one of you two are lying? Which one of you two are lying? And that got on Dr. Heavenly's nerves. So she got up and was like, stop pointing at me. You're acting like you're mad and all this stuff. The only person that you should be mad at is your husband. Yeah? That's where it triggered Dr. Contessa, because once she heard husband, yeah, she's saying, you know, you got this vim, basically you're angry because it's your husband. And yeah, that's what triggered her. That's why everyone's like, oh Lord. So as soon as we hear husband, we know Contessa's going to be off, because yes, Contessa definitely brought her mix-up of her life to the show. She definitely did. All the antics that were happening, she definitely brought to the show. But we know that Dr. Heavenly also knows how to wind her up. And in that little argument that they were having about, you know, saying fake and who's said the relationship was a lie, it didn't have to go to that level. Heavenly took it to that level by bringing the husband. Then it just was all out chaos. Yeah, you've got Dr. Contessa talking about, oh, well, you're sleeping in separate rooms from your husband, and I'm not worried about mixed kids, and your kids don't like you, then bring up the daughter. And it just went left. It went horribly, horribly left. And I'm sitting there like, oh, what mixed kids? What's going on about this then? And this has got my head scratching. I was like, what? You know, I remember Mariah, you know, years ago talking about Dr. Damon having, you know, outside relations, allegedly. And now you've got Dr. Contessa saying kids. And the only reason why I kind of scratched my temper was because those two were very close for a period of time. So I'm just like, well, I don't know if you're just clutching at straws or if there's something here or not. But my gosh, obviously them two going back and forth. And then it got to the point where they were going to try and sit them at the table between all the chaos of, you know, them trying to separate, and Sweet Tea also agreeing and saying that she's abusive, that Heavenly's abusive. And then you've got Contessa asking Heavenly, do you think my husband's abusive? And then obviously Heavenly's going to say yes, and we've seen it on the TV and blah, 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 blah. So it was a lot of both of them being ridiculous. Both of them were bad in that they were just going back and forth. But in that case, as far as I'm concerned, Dr. Heavenly started it. And then for her to then go and say, your mother's stupid. Like, how many times does this woman be told about stop bringing up people's mums? Like, mums should be off the board, like, scratch you right off. She should have learned from Mariah. The amount of times her and Mariah got into it over her chatting about your mother and all this kind of shit. Like, no, allow the mother talk. I would be going off on that as well. I can't lie, because it obviously triggered Contessa to the point where she even asked her at least twice or 3 times, like, my mother. She said it. She goes, my mother's stupid. The dead mother that died in blah, blah, blah. She said it. So I was like, Heavenly, that's your warning. Like, just back down and be like, no. Instead of Heavenly just being like, you know what? Let's leave mothers like that. I took it too far with the mothers. She's like, yes, that's right. She's doubling down. But I'm like, Heavenly, are you ready? Do you not see that my girl is kind of asking you, firstly, in disbelief, and then secondly, like, she's checking, like, did I just hear that? So usually that's your warning sign. Like, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. But no, Heavenly's not paying attention. She's just saying, yeah. And next minute, you know, Contessa's like, right, square up, ho. I was like, damn, okay. And Heavenly was calling security. Shit was too funny for me. I'm sorry. The shit was hilarious. Anyway, you know, you shouldn't obviously have these doctors on here behaving badly, but I'm sorry. Heavenly's mouth is a lot sometimes. I do like Heavenly. I will say I've got a love-hate for her. Like, she cracks me up. Like, I do actually like Heavenly, but there's times that I cannot take this woman. But when she does the whole mother thing, yeah, no, you're going too far with that. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying Contessa was a perfect model either, because she wasn't, because she was also saying things that were out of pocket. She said that your daughter's your best friend, and I thought, okay, that's not really an insult. But the kids don't like you part, yeah, that's a bit of an insult. But I think that's coming from whatever Heavenly might have said to her when they were friends, do you know what I mean? But again, it's all petty stuff. But again, you're jabbing at families, do you know what I mean? You're just trying to jab at families. So both of them went low, but I feel like Heavenly started that by bringing up the husband initially in the first place, when she was just trying to find out who is telling the lie, because as far as she's concerned, her and Sweet Tea do have a friendship. Although I do believe that part of that bond is because they both don't like Heavenly. I'm just saying. But anyway, what cracked me up though was Dr. Jackie, because I saw when Dr. Jackie took a drop. I was like, she was trying to get Contessa, and I feel like she was in the middle of that whole kerfuffle, and I just saw it was like she was there 1 minute and then she dropped down the next minute, and I thought, I'm going to rewind that. But then, you know, she spoke about it anyway. So I was like, oh, well, there you go. Yeah, I know I wasn't wrong. She took one drop. I was thinking, poor Jackie. That's why towards the ending, she was like, shit, let me just find my way out of here. And even when she's on the little golf cart thing with Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Heavenly still trying to make up noise. I was like, look how stressed out you've got your brethren, Dr. Jackie, Dr. Heavenly. Like, do you not see how she's looking stressed? She's stressed to tears to the point where she's shushing her. She is like, enough, Heavenly. And she looks stressed out and like she's going to cry. I was like, you weren't in the fight, honey. It's all right, relax. Anyway, the show always cracks me up. I'm telling you, this show is hilarious to me. Contessa was saying that her relationship with Heavenly is the most abusive relationship she's ever been in. It's hilarious also. And also side-eyeing it, because from what I did see of your husband, he's definitely got some toxic traits. But let's not go there, shall we? Anyway, of course, I went to check out social media to see what people were saying on there. Here are some tweets that had me cracking up. Okay, so you've seen the tweets and you've heard from me. Now, what are you saying about the show? Let me know your thoughts below.
Yes, so thanks for watching that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, and hit that notification bell so you know when I am uploading some more of people's business. So until then, my nosy people, stay blessed.